There once was a man named Miguel. He wasn't rich, he wasn't famous, he was simply a maintenance worker in an office building downtown. Every night, after everyone went home, Miguel cleaned the floors, emptied the trash cans, and made sure everything was perfect for the next day. One Friday night, while cleaning the general manager's office on the top floor, something caught his attention. Under the desk, partially hidden by shadow, was an envelope. Miguel bent down and picked it up. It was full, heavy. With trembling hands, he opened the envelope. His eyes widened. Inside were stacks of bills. He counted quickly. $20,000 in cash. Miguel froze. $20,000. That amount could change his life. It could pay for his mother's medical debts. It could fix his leaking roof that dripped every time it rained. It could buy his daughter the books she needed for college. He looked around. The office was empty. The building was empty. The security cameras in that area had been broken for weeks. No one was watching. No one would ever know. In that moment, Miguel faced the greatest test of his life. Not the test that comes with witnesses, not the test that comes with visible consequences, but the silent test that reveals who we really are when no one is watching. Miguel sat in the manager's chair, the envelope in his hands. His mind was a whirlwind of thoughts. He imagined paying the hospital bills. He imagined seeing the smile on his mother's face when he told her she didn't have to worry anymore. He imagined his daughter's expression when she could stay in college. "No one will know," whispered a voice in his head. "You found it. Luck is finally on your side. Take it." But there was another voice, softer, firmer. "You will know." Miguel closed his eyes. He remembered something his father had told him when he was a child, before he died. "Son, integrity isn't what you do when people are watching. It's what you do when no one can see you. It's the promise you make to yourself to be the same person in the light and in the darkness." In that moment, Miguel made his decision. He placed the money back in the envelope, sealed it carefully, and wrote a note, found during night cleaning, left in the security safe. He walked to the reception area, placed the envelope in the company safe, documented everything in the logbook, and went home. That night, he slept in his leaking bed, worried about the bills, but with something money couldn't buy: peace of mind. Monday morning, the general manager, Mr. Richard Morrison, arrived early. When he opened the safe and found the envelope with the note, his face went pale. That money was for an urgent business transaction. He had left it on his desk Friday afternoon and completely forgot about it over the weekend. He immediately called the head of security. "I need to know who found this, now." When Miguel arrived at work that night, he was met by the head of security. "Miguel, Mr. Morrison wants to see you in his office, now." Miguel's heart sank. Had he done something wrong? Was he in trouble? He slowly climbed to the top floor, his legs heavy with each step. When he entered the office, Mr. Morrison was standing by the window, looking at the city. He turned around, and Miguel braced for the worst. But then he saw something unexpected. Mr. Morrison's eyes were moist. "Miguel," he began, his voice breaking, "do you know what you did?" Miguel swallowed. "Sir, I found the envelope and thought I should—" "You saved my company," Mr. Morrison interrupted. "That money was to close a deal that would have saved 50 jobs. Without it, I would have lost everything. But it's not just about the money, Miguel." He walked over and placed a hand on Miguel's shoulder. "I've been in business for 30 years. I've met thousands of people, and I've learned that the rarest thing in this world isn't talent or intelligence or even hard work. It's honesty when no one is watching." Mr. Morrison returned to his desk and pulled out a different envelope. I've spoken with the board of directors. Starting tomorrow, you're no longer a maintenance worker. You're our new facilities manager. We're tripling your salary, giving you full health insurance for you and your family, and paying for your daughter's college tuition." Miguel couldn't believe what he was hearing. Tears streamed down his face. "Sir, I don't know what to say." "Don't say anything," Mr. Morrison smiled. "Just keep being the man you are, because that man is more valuable to this company than any employee I've ever had." But the story doesn't end there. 5 years passed. Miguel thrived in his new role, but more important than his professional success was the impact of his decision on the people around him. His daughter, Anna, graduated from college with honors. In her graduation speech, she told her father's story. "My dad could have taken a shortcut," she said to hundreds of people. "He could have chosen the easy option when no one was watching, but he chose the hard path, and he taught me that true character isn't about what you gain, but about what you're unwilling to lose." Her story went viral. Local media covered it, then national media. Miguel's story inspired millions. But for Miguel, the greatest reward came from unexpected places. One day, an 18-year-old young man came to the office asking to see Miguel. His name was Carlos, and he worked as a delivery driver. "Mr. Miguel," he said nervously, "2 weeks ago I found a wallet with $3,000. It was more money than I had ever seen in my life. I was going to keep it, but then I read your story, and I thought, if that man could return $20,000 when he had so much to lose, I can return $3,000. Carlos returned the wallet. The owner turned out to be a businessman who was so impressed that he offered Carlos a job and helped pay for technical school. The stories kept coming. A cashier who returned incorrect change, an accountant who reported an error that benefited him, a driver who stayed after a minor accident when he could have left. Miguel's integrity created ripples, ripples that touched lives he would never know, ripples that changed the world in small but profound ways. Because that's what integrity does. It doesn't end with you. It multiplies, it inspires, it becomes a legacy. 10 years after that Friday night, Miguel sat in his office, now as Vice President of Operations, but he wasn't thinking about his title or his salary. He was thinking about that moment, that silent moment in an empty office, that moment when he held $20,000 and no one was watching. His daughter walked into the office. She was now a lawyer, successful in her own right. "Dad," she said, "I'm writing a book about ethics, and I want to include your story. But I have a question. Did you ever regret it, even for a second? Did you ever wish you had taken the money?" Miguel smiled. "You know, that night when I got home to the leaking roof and unpaid bills, part of me wondered if I'd made a mistake. But then I realized something." He leaned forward. "Life is going to test you. It's going to put temptations in front of you. It's going to give you opportunities to take shortcuts. And every time you choose the easy path, you lose a piece of yourself. Every time you choose integrity, you build yourself stronger. The money I didn't take that night," he continued, "wasn't just money. It was a question. Who are you when no one is watching? And every day since then, I've been able to look in the mirror and know the answer to that question. Karma isn't magic, daughter. Karma is this. When you build your life on integrity, you attract integrity. When you're honest, honest people trust you. When you do right, you open yourself to opportunities that deception could never bring." Anna hugged her father. "Thank you, Dad, for being my example." Miguel stood by the window, looking at the city. Somewhere out there, someone was facing their own test, their own moment of truth, their own decision in the darkness, and he hoped they would choose correctly. Because here's the truth Miguel learned. Integrity isn't a one-time act. It's a daily practice. It's the decision you make when no one is watching. It's the standard you refuse to lower, even when it would be easier. The rewards of integrity don't always come quickly. Sometimes they take years. Sometimes they never come in the form you expect, but they always come. In peace of mind, in self-respect, in the kind of life you can be proud to have lived. The question isn't whether someone is watching. The question is, who do you want to be? Because in the end, you have to live with yourself. And that's a relationship no amount of money can repair once it's broken. Choose integrity. Choose honesty. Choose to be the same person in the light and in the darkness. Because when no one is watching, that's when who you are matters most.